Hello guys and welcome to tonight's racing action. I'm Cadwell, or if you know me as James, and I am here. We are here tonight with the classic series. Tonight we are at Austria. It is the 1998 McLaren MP4-13, which had in the car David Coulthard and Mika Hakkinen, and of course Mika Hakkinen won the race, won the Constructors' Championship with the car. The team won that, and Mika Hakkinen won the Drivers' Championship that year, with scoring 9 wins, 20 podiums, and 12 poles in this variant of car, and 9 fastest laps, of course. Of course, alongside me, as always, tonight, just one commentator tonight, because the other commentator normally wants to race tonight, is James.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is well. Classic car, really cool car. One of my favourites actually out of the classics. Obviously, Hakkinen won in this car, as James correctly mentioned. So yeah, really looking forward to this race, and a good track as well. I think this car will suit this track, and I think we'll have some good racing.
Yeah, I think it will as well. It's Austria. It's 2.683 miles, which is 4.318 kilometres. And if it does beat it tonight, it'll be astounding. But Kimi Räikkönen sets the fastest lap in the race, 19.957 there. He does, so there you go. But yeah, we're just waiting for, I think, one more driver to turn up, and then we've got the drivers here now. I think it was Yarman we were waiting for, so we're all good now to go, I think. Let me just check if anyone's actually watching, just see if we are live or not. We should be. Yep, we are. Hello to everyone who is here. Hello to Senna and Electro Dan in the comments. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, obviously, following on from Canada last week in the 96 Williams, so 2 years later. I think there's quite a lot of evolution between 97 and 98, so these cars are now starting to look more like modern day F1 cars. So
yeah, they are indeed. I will give you the championship if you want, because
yes, please. It's
been updated since Canada. So here we go. If I can find it, here we go. Bundy's leading the championship on 192 points. Second is Lyronix. 179 points. Is Lyronix here tonight? Let's have a look very quickly. Yes, he is. So that's going to be good there. Still can't believe that Lee's still third with 125 points. Then it's Rappy on 117 points. Then it's Energy Dan, Dantan, Broomy, Langfeld, Sonic Hawk, Pro Oliver, Punch, JB, DCG, James, Topics in 15th, 16th is Ryan Van Doom, Jabogan in 17th, 18th is Senna, 19th is not actually here anymore, Baboon J, 20th is X Gamer, and that is your 20 drivers. Reserves who are part-time in this, so your part-time drivers are Topics, Ryan Van Doom, but he's now officially full-time. I think Topics might be full-time if he's here. I don't think he is. Part-time as well with Jabogan, Maggi, James Hook, Chris, and Badger, who are your reserves as well, who are part-time as well. So there you go. There. So it's really close at the top of the championship, as we'll just say again. First is on 192 points, second is on 179, and there's a little gap to Lee, which is 125. So still a little bit of gap there at the top. I think we're just waiting now for people to...
Yeah, I was going to say, we're just waiting.
Yeah. I think they said they're waiting for one more driver, then 2 joined, which is IB. Oh, I think that's the driver we're waiting for there. Okay. And Yarm's just joined, so there we go. 16 drivers then around this circuit, as we say. It's classed on this game as a very easy circuit.
I don't think it is, actually. I think it's not difficult to get... How do I put it? it's such a small circuit and there's not a lot of corners to it, so you're on full throttle for a lot of the laps. So like you have to make up your time on in the corners.
Yeah.
So it's a tricky track to like. It wouldn't surprise me. Obviously, these cars they might separate out, but in real life, and like I said on the F1 2019 cars, like it's very very close normally around here because it's such a small circuit. It's hard to gain that time. So it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, as they're now readying up because the driver we're waiting for was Iregi, I think it was there.
And I think penalties will be key. I remember when I was racing around here in GP2, it was a penalty fest. So that'll be again. Keep an eye on that tonight.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll keep an eye on that as well. Didn't you win the race though around here?
I finished across the line first, but my good title championship rival Jabogan behind me didn't have a penalty, so he won.
Ooh.
And his teammate Tajonis didn't have one either behind him, so he finished second and I finished third, I believe.
Oh.
But no, I had really good pace around here actually in the race. I ran quite a low drag setup and it was really good on the straights and quite balanced in the corners, so once you got into lead it was quite easy to defend.
You came third. Yeah. And this,
I remember overtaking Jabogan for the lead, and then thinking, I couldn't pull away, and I knew I had a penalty. So that's the difference sometimes.
It is indeed. As we're waiting now for the timer to come on, and it's green. So whenever they're ready, they can come out and do their laps. Let me just find out something.
I just say that engine noise is so good.
Yeah. 2 seconds, not bad though. No, that wasn't for you at Mexico.
Oh yeah, I finished second.
Yeah, very nice.
We haven't finalised the standing, but no, I have a 51-point lead with 3 to go. So yeah, very very good.
Yeah, so it's available still. There's 75 points available, so...
Yeah, long way to go yet. Well, it's even more 75, it's 78 really, as fastest laps, and that's the kind of thing that you got to forget about. Easily forgotten.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is forgotten. Loads of cars are on circuit right now. First car out, of course, is, well, if you didn't know, is Lewis, and he's sliding around constantly there, Lewis is, to find grip. I like this car, but, yeah.
I think this is when like F1 was like on point, where like you didn't need DRS, the cars had a lot of engine power, good amounts of downforce, and it was just pure racing.
Yeah, it was, and it was like, it wasn't about the car and the person. Nowadays it's about how you drive the car, not the car, and back then it was reliability. I think that was the issue. So
yeah, I agree.
It was
Ryan Van Doom wide. Ooh.
Wasn't it in this year, so we'll call this a bracket a year, where they had that Spa, was it Spa that year? I don't know.
What, where Schumacher overtook Hakkinen?
They had like a massive...
Oh, yeah, no, Spa 98, yeah. I think that was when the Jordans won.
Yeah, it was a massive...
Where
yeah.
Damon Hill and Schumacher went into the back of Coulthard. Yeah, Coulthard.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a massive crash on that one. As Lewis is about to finish the lap off here. What's it going to be, actually? Because we would like to know what it's going to be. We'll find out just on Grand Prix for you in a second. He crosses the line, now Lewis does, and sets a 1:12.599. So, there you go. He does there, but Langfeld beats it straight away, and so does Lee. Oh, let's just go on board and listen to the car. Oh, Bundy.
Oh, Ibini's retired already.
He has. So a pole time back then was the Benetton for this race, by the way, and it was a 1:29.598. It was.
Lyronics into the one. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Lyronics into the 10.9s. Also, a massive happy birthday to Lyronics today. Spoke before the race, and it's his birthday today, so he's hoping for a birthday win.
Well, happy birthday then, Lyronics. Didn't know that.
And also won in GP2 for the first time
on
Wednesday, so it'll be a good week for him. He drove a very good race, to be fair to him, on Wednesday. Top drive, faultless, really.
Okay, thanks Lee for saying it's dry both sessions. Thank you.
I think they'd be happy, the drivers, because they've had so much rain in the classics.
Yeah, he put that in just before he went out on circuit, so thanks Lee for that.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Lee.
Who's on the lap right now? A 1:16.8 for Electro Dan. Not bad. I think he did have full wing damage. No, so I don't know why he was going that slowly. Maybe just an out lap. Maybe just getting a one lap in.
Stam up to third.
Stam now has not much fuel left, so he won't do another lap, I don't think. What about Rappy as he's about to start his lap now? Ryan Van Doom's just starting his as well, so see what they can do. Around here. But yeah, it should be interesting to see. It's pretty much between Bundy and Ironics for the championship of this one. As we say.
Yeah, I don't know if Rappy, I wouldn't count him out yet. A lot can happen.
It can.
I think it's between those three.
Yeah, it's Bundy, Lyronics, Lee, Rappy at the moment, and I think they are going to do well. We still have a long way to go.
Electro Dan second. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's fine. Carry on.
Yeah, Electro Dan, that was a really good lap from him. I was on board for all of it. Good solid lap. Second.
Well done to him. Anything there? But yeah, we still have a long way to go. By the way, we still have.
Yeah, I know.
I'll give you it here. We have 3 rounds left, if you didn't know, of the normal championship. And the classics, we have Germany, Bahrain, Spain, China, Great Britain, Abu Dhabi, Monaco, and Australia. So there you go. We still have, I think that's 8 more rounds to go. Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's quite a long season, to be fair, the classics, so there's a long way to go, yeah.
So don't count out anyone here who's over 100 points. So I'm just going to tell you now, you're looking at, I would say, Energy Dan, Dantan, Rappy, Lee, Lyronics, and Bundy, who could be popping, who would be the ones who I think would be
I agree.
championship contenders.
Rappy fastest onto a 10.7.
Rappy is fastest. Just to give some information about this car again, because I'm fascinated by this car, because it's a good car. Well, not fascinated, it's a good car. It was a Mercedes-Benz V10 engine in the car. If you didn't know, the fuel was
I love the V10s.
The fuel was Mobil 1, and the tyres were Bridgestone. There you go.
And they're groove tyres as well. They're not slicks.
Yeah. So to give you a fact about this car, McLaren have been in F1 from 1991, right? Yeah, around that time. Anyway, but this car started in 1998, and I think it finished in like 2000 and something. This car, so
They got rid of the silver look in 2000 and...
where the McLaren?
Oh, Bundy nearly hits the wall. I can't remember. I'm trying to think back.
Are we? Oh, yeah, we are in this car, right? When did it? I want to know just when.
Was
this
it like
car...
05, 06? Anyone in the comments, let us know. I think it was around that time. I know in 07, definitely they'd moved away. They'd gone to more the red, classic McLaren look.
I think this car was only in F1 for 1 year.
Yeah, they might have changed it by... obviously, the regulations change every year at this time, I think.
Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. There, like, on its second then, so it is Lee on a lap right now, Bundy on a lap, Lee on a lap, sorry, Energy Dan on a lap, and Pro Oliver on a lap. We'll go and have a look at Pro Oliver's lap. He's about to cross the line now. 1:15 is his time to beat for him anyway. At 1:15.3, he's down. That doesn't matter though, he's still doing good in 8th. Energy Dan does a 1:12.0, but he beats his time there, Energy Dan. What about anyone else on a lap? Lee's on a lap. Let's go to Lee and have a look. Or there's a spinner, right? There's somebody slowing in corner one. Lee across the line and goes 1:11.4, so improves but doesn't move up.
Langtho up to third on a 1:11.1. Good lap from him. Rapier 10th up in Sector 1.
About
Rappy's car, he looks on it on this lap.
he's got pole at the moment, so wouldn't put it past him.
He's the 10th up going into the final sector. Oh, he invalidated. Oh, how unlucky.
Let's have a look and see what it would have been as he crosses the line.
10-8.
This is just slower, but
He had a very sloppy final sector. His first sector was rapid. He got it absolutely spot on. The brakes, the turning and the acceleration out of turn 1.
Let's have a look.
I think I've just...
Sorry, Kyle.
I was going to say, I've just been watching a couple of drivers on board, and some of them are dropping down to second gear into turn 1 and they're losing the rear end. But the cars that stay in third have a lot better balance, but you'll lose obviously that initial acceleration out the corner.
Interesting.
something I was picked up because Rappy held it in third into turn one. It just looked so much better balanced.
Well, Bundy up to fourth with that lap. So well done to Bundy, and he's got in second into corner one. He's hit the wall. He's hit the wall.
Oh.
He was in second as you were talking about that. I don't know if damage is on or not. I don't know if damage is on. Because it looks like his wings fire. I know there's a little bit of end plate damage. There we go, yeah.
That ruined Electro Dan's first sector.
So you're completely right then about that. Sector 1.
Yeah, I think it's
corner 1, sorry.
Bundy did tell me that he was just, expecting a lot of spins tonight, so...
Oh, but he did one himself.
Yeah. I think someone could do a 10.5.
It is indeed Langfeld. Langfeld just put in the comments, my lap is 111.111, so all the ones.
P1. Come on, Langfeld, you gotta get that now.
P1, you might have been. Lee says, don't do another lap, lag. A bit so yeah, Lee's saying that it'd be a shame to ruin that time. It would be a shame to ruin that time, I've got to say, but you can do what you want. I know he's back out on another lap, so he's going to do another lap Langfeld. Who else are we looking out for then? Let's watch Lee as he's just on his lap right now. Twitching around there, he is. I don't know what corner that is, but he's at the end of sector 2 now. He is at the corner just before the activation point. As he crosses the activation point now, and he's up by 0.06. So Lee's doing alright in his lap here.
He should, if he improves a little bit more, overtake Stan for 6th.
He should, but I don't know if he will. As he comes to a line now, he does a 1:11.0. His last sector must have been a blinding last sector.
Yeah, he was all the right parts of the track there. Great final sector from Lee. Pulled that out of the bag.
Energy down across the line now. Electro down across the line and does a 1:11.2. So improved by 0.004. Sorry, just to say.
Yeah, I was wondering if Lee is maybe running a bit more downforce. That last sector was rapid.
It was.
Maybe instead, if you give it up in the first sector, you'll gain it back in the corners. So, Langfeld disqualified.
Oh, poor Lang. Well, if you just to say, if you don't know have never seen this league before, some interesting insights to this league as we're just watching Yarwam do his outlap. Is that you can't make a custom setup for the cars, and I know historic cars you can't anyway, I don't think. Can you make custom setups for historic cars?
I think you can. I think.
Well, if you can, this league you can't, and basically you have to use the custom setups the game gives you instead of you making your own setup. It's like there's a high downforce, low downforce setups and stuff like that. Let's see how Rappy's doing then on his lap. Can he improve on that time that he set a 1:10.7? As Langfeld has just put, I didn't even block the pit lane. Oh my god. Well, the game sometimes does that to you, and we find that out. In a league, was it last night? I can't remember which league it was. We're in a league anyway, and it was like you just get the randomest penalties for not doing anything. It's like,
what's this game for you?
Rappy's done it again. He's same corner at the last sector. He's gone off and invalidated his lap again. It would have been a 1:10.8. So wouldn't have still been pole time. Would have still been pole, that would. But what about Lyronics then? As he crosses the line now,
He's down.
A 1:11.9.
I was on board with him. Bad, not a good lap.
Nope, Sam's... Oh, here he goes. Edge, I think that's how I say it. To the line. With checker flag out now it is. What's it going to be here? It's going to be a 1:11.5.
Bundy invalidated, Stan invalidated.
What about Pro Oliver and Yarwam? What about Yarwam? Yarwam to the line.
Invalidated.
And he does a Because he knows he invalidated, he did a 1:29. Lovely that there from Jan.
I think that's it. I don't think anyone else will be setting out that.
Lyronics. Into end of sector 2. What's his sector time? 0.066
Oh, it's going
slower
again.
than his quickest. This could be the fastest time of the day. I doubt it though, because he said he was just slow in the middle sector. It has to have a good last sector like Lee did a couple of laps ago. Looks all comfortable so far. He's the last car to cross line. He will be here as he exits the last corner now. It's a 1:10.92, but it's 1:10.919. It's close enough to. It's closer to the leader, but not close enough. And Ryan Van Doon comes in the pit lane, and that is it, James. That's your qualifying over.
I forgot that in the classic cars you can go for 2 laps.
Indeed, you can go for 2
Very
laps.
good lap from Rappy. Very good lap.
So your prediction then, James?
All right, cry. Put me on the spot. No.
Yeah, I'll put you on the spot. Yeah, I can do.
I'm rooting for Bundy, my GP2 teammate.
Yep.
It's going to be because Rappy and Lyronics are very well matched in this division. Like when one gets ahead, they normally go on and win. I think the start will be crucial as always. I think Lee might be able to hold on to third. I might be wrong, but I hope Electro Dan has a good race, and obviously I hope Bundy as well. But I'd like to see Electro Dan do well and get on the podium. What about you, Cadwell?
Hard to say really, but I'm gonna back the boy on pole. I'm gonna back Rappy on this one. But you could see Lee. You could see Lee though get the win. Oh,
Imagine that, the eruption.
The comms box would be crazy. It would, of course, indeed. Or anyone, yeah, it would be there. But then you say, but anyway, I'll quickly do it. It's Rappy leading 1:10.744. Lyronics in second, Lee third, fourth Bundy, fifth Electro Dan, sixth Stam, seventh Ireg, eighth is Energy Dan, Ryan Van Doom in ninth, 10th is Lewis, and then the rest of them there. Sadly, in the comments, Langfeld is complaining because he should be P4. That's just a game for you. It does that sometimes. You don't even block the pit lane, but you slow on circuit, and then it gives you like a disqualification for doing something you didn't do.
Stop moaning, Lang. Last to podium challenge, yeah. Come on, Langfell, you've got it in you, mate.
You do indeed. It's going to be good. Last to podium. I think it's a good shout. He can do it. I think Langfell can do it.
He's a very good driver, Langfell. He's got it in him.
He is.
He drove well last week. It's just his tyres died right at the end.
Yeah. Where did he finish last week? I can't remember.
He was fourth. He got overtook by Bundy, I think, in the last chicane on the second last lap. I think, if I remember correctly.
You've got better memory than I have, there.
The Senate try to finish challenge.
No, that's true. That's true. Well done. Yeah, you got that right. It was last week. By the way, everybody, if you didn't watch, it was Rappy, Lyronics, Bundy were your top 3 last week. Yeah, so try to finish challenge. We start. I think we'll be starting because we're a bit of an issue here. Can you know the issue?
Yeah, mine's just going in circles.
Yeah, mine is too. So I think we might be restarting the session here, everyone. If we're not,
unless no one's clicked go.
Yeah. Well, Langfart says restart because I think he may have clicked go. So.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Stand still on the grid. I think we'll have to restart.
Who's on the grid?
Langfell says stand still on the grid, which means they're just not moving. It's all frozen solid.
We'll just see what they say in the chat quickly. And someone is allowed to drive. Okay.
Am I in the classic cars?
Right, everyone's leaving, so we will leave and we'll be back in a second, guys, with custom grids and everything set up. And it will be the same position, kind of. I'm leaving the session, there you go. We'll leave the session. And because, of course, it is classic, you can't have different weather now, so it has to be normal weather now, of course.
Oh, I just put it on full wets to annoy everyone.
Yeah, I would, but I don't think that's allowed.
No, of course it's not.
It does look a massive difference though when you think about it though. You look at the Williams from 1996 and then the McLaren from 1998. It's a massive difference.
Yeah, I think the '96 car was like a bigger go-kart, and then these cars are getting more streamlined like they are today.
Yeah, like you look at I'm in the on the showroom just looking because we have a little bit of time before the next for the race, and they look like the cars got smaller.
Yeah, it's probably got smaller, more slicker.
That's
kind of got a bit longer, maybe, or not longer, but more like a thinner look to it.
Yeah, there's the BMW, by the way. There's BMW racing in next week. The BMW Williams. Then we've got the Ferrari 2004, which is a good car, and then the 2006 Renault. So, all good. It should be all good there. It should for the next couple of weeks. But this is our car tonight. If you want to know a bit more information, here we go. We said it's a V10 engine, of course we did. It's a 6-speed semi-automatic. There we go. And it had 9 wins in 1998 and 12 poles. You wanted to know? That's it, pretty much. Are you still in the session?
No, I've not been invited. I've left.
Oh, I don't know if anyone has said anything in the chat about if they're actually going to... I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm so long-fouled. Why is a burr? I don't know. Is the drink today? So he's drinking that today. If you wanted to know, he's having a drink already. There you go. I don't know what it is. Yeah, if there's an invite, guys, can you invite us, please? Let me just read in the chat saying. Are we restarting? I've just asked because if we're not, then I've got an invite to go back into the session we just did. But yeah, there's the car, as you can see, very nice car. And we've gone from these chunky looking cars.
Chunky.
Well, I don't know what you classed them as, the 1991, 1990 cars. We've gone from them to more. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we are going to restart then, and you can see right now the car. Very nice car as well, I've got to be said. They've done a good job, the game, to make it look realistic, for once. But yeah, we're just waiting now on the new session to be up for everybody. So sorry this is a longer stream today. Can't believe Lee beat me, I'm ashamed of myself.
Who said that?
Electro Dan. And then Langfeld puts, it's a wheat beer, okay. Cool. Already on the beer. Starting early on the beer. Well, actually, it's not actually that early. Actually, it's 8 o'clock UK time, so that'd be I think Langfeld 9 o'clock for Langfeld, I would say. So it's not really that early.
Yeah, European, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really that early. Gotta be said. I'm not starting yet. I'm not gonna have one yet.
I'm just drinking squash.
Same.
Nothing alcoholic.
Maybe later, but not now. But yes. As we wait for the session, is there any... there is some news. I'm going to announce the news now. We are going to talk about one thing because... Did you see it? Have you seen it recently? In the last 2 days, they have released a video on YouTube. And if you haven't seen this yet, James, then it's a good watch. And it's of an F1 car around the circuit in Vietnam.
Yes, I have watched it. I watched it at lunch today.
It's what do I say? As the session is we're just joining the new session. It's a very weird. It looks an interesting circuit. I've got to be said.
I actually quite like the look of it.
Do you?
Yeah, I think it looks a fun track to drive. I think it's like my sort of track. Like, I think they've kind of got a bit of everything in there. They've got a long straight, high speed, low speed. It'd be interesting. I think it'd be good.
It will. Do you want me to invite you, or have you got an invite to the session?
I've got an invite just now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I can say. But hopefully it should be. Sorry.
No, it's right. I was going to say there's been some tracks where you look at it originally like all rubbish, and then it actually produces good racing. So I think there will be Vietnam will be a bit like Baku probably at the beginning, where it will be carnage, but over the years it'll settle down.
I think but I think maybe we just need to actually race it ourselves, and then we get used to it.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, I think it'd be good.
Yeah, give us time. Give it time, and we'll be fine. We will give it time. Yeah, so that's the another teaser thing, and another thing to tell everybody is that they've announced. I think it was today or yesterday. They right. This is going to be very boring to a lot of you, but you know when you go on PlayStation 4 and you turn it on, it makes that like duh sound. That's not what I explained. But you know the do you know when you go onto PlayStation, you onto the home menu, right, and you can hear that noise in the background?
What noise?
So you know when you
like the background noise for PSN?
No, you know when you turn on your PlayStation and it loads you in, it goes like duh, and then you're on your home screen.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, they've released the PS5 brand new noise for that. That's the first thing they've released about PS5.
Oh, really?
I don't know why they released it, but they released that, and apparently, if you wanted to know, Radio 1, I don't know why you want to know this, but I'll tell you, Radio 1 have had an interview with the guy who made it, and basically, it's coming out late November this year.
Yeah, I think that'd be interesting, obviously, for league racing, because if people go over to the PS5, then how are people on PS4 going to race them? So that's going to be... I'll have to have a think when I move over.
It is going to be interesting, but the guy did say they are still working on PS4, so... I don't know if that means we're going to have cross-play, where we can play with PS5, I don't know. But... he said they're working still with PS4, so there you go. As a Reg now joins the session. And I think we're ready to go in a second, just setting up the grid, so... They are, so yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what's the news that I've got to say. And did you hear the actual F1 news today?
Yeah, about Williams. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on it?
I didn't really. I have to look at it because I completely forgot what it was now.
No, it's just I think they're looking to maybe because they're a public limited company, which means obviously they're on the stock exchange. They might be looking to sell their shares. But then what does that mean? Will it still be Williams? Will it just become a new F1 team? Will it be disbanded? I honestly feel like Williams are just a long way off at the minute, and I don't see a lot of light at the end of the tunnel for them. They just since these aero regs, they've just fallen behind. Like they were very good in 2014, 2015 when there was a lot less aero and it was all about less drag, and their car was very good on a straight line and back then all the other teams saw them out. But since, like I said, the might of Ferrari and Red Bull have now just completely trounced them. It's just aero at Williams for some reason. They just have no aero platform at all on that car.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean completely. But yeah, another thing, I just don't know. They were talking about it as well. You know, Racing Point, and you know, one other team that's in F1 right now.
Yep.
Apparently they're going to be. Apparently they've changed. Well, they're changing them to Audi Racing and Aston Martin.
Oh, I heard about obviously Aston Martin's coming back, but I'm assuming they use Mercedes engines because I think they're under that banner.
Yeah, Aston Martin is Racing Point for this season.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently Audi. I'm just gonna confirm this, but I think Audi are coming back. Or Audi F1. I'm just checking who it is. Yeah, there we go. There, yeah. Wow, interesting. There's loads of concepts for 2021 Audi. I'll send you a picture of it, James.
Yeah, please do.
Because it's a concept of an Audi F1 car. Now I'll send you two pictures because then that gives you two different angles. If that makes. I don't know if it's the same car, same livery, I don't know. But I'm going to send it to you on Facebook. So there you go. There's your first one. And there's the second one. So they're two different designs, but they're kind of the two concepts they've got, apparently. For Sport Audi. So there you go. So Audi could be having a team. In F1.
Yeah, they look good, to be fair, the photos.
Oh, it's raining.
Oh, dearie me.
We have to race now. We have to race to this.
I personally would go, but I don't know if the lobby will now be restarted.
Well, it might be because... I don't know. I genuinely just don't know.
I shouldn't laugh.
They haven't even tested it for wet weather.
I know, because it was meant to be dry.
Oh so, no, we are going. We are going.
Ebony, we're going.
Who?
Ebony.
Yeah. Ebony, I don't know
who
that
Ebony.
is, but yeah.
He's gone, so he wants to race.
He's like, I don't care what the weather is, let's go. Oh, so is the Reg. So yeah, we are going in the wet. We are doing it.
I would. I think these conditions would be fun.
Oh, great.
I love driving in the rain.
Oh, we've got migrating hose, energy down.
Down.
So I think we're going to leave. I think everyone's leaving. Or just energy down that's left. I think it's just... Oh no, Sonic Hawk's
Sonic's gone.
Oh, great. So somebody else. Yeah, we're leaving. We're restarting station. Great. So sorry, so there you go.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
I think someone forgot about the weather.
We could be here for about 3 hours, so hopefully you got something to eat or something to drink to entertain yourself for the next 5 minutes. The best one I think, right, that we still haven't done yet. I think one of the best cars we haven't done yet is the McLaren 2008. I like that car. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that car.
And the Ferrari 2007 I like. With that double wing, it looks like on the front, but it's not a double wing, of course. But then loads of people did like the McLaren 2010 and all them cars, so I don't know. But yeah, still a lot to go, as you know. There. Indeed there is. So yeah. Not really much to talk about right now.
No, not really.
Are you looking forward to next week to, is it USA, I think it is?
Yeah, if I outscored Jabogan by 2 points, I'm champion, so...
Come on. Yeah, I don't think we'll have a Prem next year, I don't think.
Yeah, obviously that's up for discussion, but... I'm not sure yet, or it'll be a new Prem, or who knows.
Or if we did have a, yeah, like as you're saying, if we did have a promo of a new one. I don't know. It's tricky, but yeah, good luck for next week if we don't speak before then.
Oh, thanks, bud. At the end of the day, if I don't get it done, I've still got another 2 races, so there's no point stressing about it.
And that'd be a trophy. You get a trophy. Did somebody what's the word? Did somebody give you a package and that has champagne in it?
I don't know. I'm not a fan of champagne.
You're not?
No, I don't really like the taste. I'm not much a fan of alcohol.
You don't like alcohol? Okay.
No, it's not that I don't. I just don't drink a lot of it.
Same, but yeah.
I don't mind it. It's just not like champagne's a bit.
It's okay champagne. It's not the best, but it's okay.
Because the one on the F1 podiums are like 4K or something, so I wouldn't mind drinking that.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's really expensive stuff. It's not like Sainsbury's. It's like special produced stuff that's like £4,000 a bottle, and they spray half of it over each other.
Jesus! I watched a race. I can't remember. I watched that race you said with the Stewarts winning. Not Stewarts winning. So I can't think what that is now.
98.
Yeah, 98
Belgium.
98 or 99. The Stewarts winning Nürburgring, one of the races they did, and they had the champagne on the trophy there. So that must be really expensive champagne there. They were spraying it, and then the race finished. Johnny Herbert put his down, and Jackie Stewart picked it up and just sprayed the rest of it over him and his other driver, thinking, "Yep, we're not going to have any more champagne in this bottle. You just get a bottle of nothing." I'm thinking. Anyway, I've been watching too many F1 lookbacks and reruns.
And there's something else to do. I've never watched so many old races in my life.
Yeah, I haven't either. But yeah, racing is coming back though. It's apparently next month it's coming back, so it should be fun. It should there. Oh, and the weather, by the way, is now clear. Thank God.
Oh, I need to go into...
I've been waiting for. Who are we waiting for? I don't know who we're waiting for actually. I really don't know. Probably Irreg, I think it is. Yeah, it's Irreg. No, it's not. Oh, I don't know then. Well, anyway, waiting for one more driver, then we'll green flag this and actually get the race going for you guys. So yeah. I could just end the stream right now if you want and restart it with just a race. If that's any...
Nah, we'll be alright. We'll be fine.
Okay, a 3 hour stream then. For all you guys. Hooray, 3 hours. Oh, sorry, 2 and a bit hours, I mean. Oh yeah, he is here, okay. You...
Bundy, third time's a charm.
Oh, we've missed them. Oh, well. Having a look in the chat. They are? They're just having a chat about FIFA in the chat right now.
How are they?
Yeah. Saying about that they've missed their lightning rounds for their packs. If you well, basically there's like lightning, you probably play FIFA.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, 6, 7, and 8 were lightning rounds. They've missed the 7 and they missed the 8 one. They missed the 8 ones, I mean. So they're all like, But anyway, we should get going any second now. Energy Dan is just quickly just putting in the drivers into the grid positions, and we should be up and ready for everybody. I think we'll wait for one driver, or we may just go, I don't know. Everything good is free. I don't know what you mean, Langfeld. Better be... Everything good is free. So that's the number 3. So everything good comes in free. Okay, fair enough. What do you think? I'm trying to think.
Langfeld's really annoying me. He keeps inviting me.
He says he just put in the chat everything good is free, which is number 3, right? And then he puts think dirty. So I'm trying to think what it is now. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Oh yeah, we've got them all now. Sonic Hawk's here. We're good to go. Right, now we can quickly do the grids. And we can race for this race tonight, which should be a very short one. I think it's very short, this race. I'm not entirely sure. We might have to remember. I can't remember how many laps this race is, by the way. That's kind of how bad this is.
Probably about 35 laps or something.
F1, Austrian GP, let's have a look. Oh, we've got 36 laps of this race. Great. 30 points. Just we know now what it is. We know what it is.
Yeah, I know. Just leave that.
It took me like 5 seconds. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a bit stupid. Okay. And don't be dirty. Oh, we're about to get going. We're waiting for one more driver now to ready up. One, please. Oh, there we go. Off we go. Oh, Langfeld. Oh, sorry, not Langfeld. Never mind. I was going to say something then, but don't know what I was going to say. So again, who's your prediction again? Just to clarify it.
Oh, I can't remember. Who did I choose? Lyronics.
Okay. Okay. I said Rappy or Bundy, or I said Rappy or Lee. So there you go. But it could be any. It could be Rappy, Lyronics, or Lee. So it could be one of them 3. Oh, you could be Bundy. Oh. Sadly, it can't be Langfeld because he signed P last. I do apologise, Langfeld, for that comment, but it can't be you, sorry. You have to have the race of your life if you want to win this, mate. So yeah, I looked on the channel, right? This is the thing to tell you. I looked on the channel, right, to see how many people are subscribed and who watches and who isn't subscribed, right? Gives a percentage to everyone. 22% of people who watch our channel aren't subscribed. So there you go. Just a bit of a fact.
Disappointing, guys.
But that's still like, that's still good though. 78% have subscribed, which is really good. So thanks to all of them. And in the last month, we have had 3,000 views. Good. But anyway, yeah, here we go. Then we're about to get racing going here. For this, the Austrian Grand Prix, take number 3 of attempt to do the race anyway. It is good to, everything is good, yeah, in threes, haha, good joke, but everything is good, some things are good in threes, so you know. But listen to that noise, just listen to that noise.
36 laps, I was right, 35 I said, sorry.
Yeah, so if you've missed it, it is Rappy leading, from Lyronics, from Lee, from Bundy, Electro Dan, Stam, Ireg, Energy Dan, Ryan Van Doom, Lewis, Sonic Hawk, Pro Oliver, Ibeni, or Ibeni I'll call it, Senna, Langfeld and Yarum. Don't know why Yarum's last, but anyway.
He was on a lap and then invalidated.
Oh yeah, but never mind. Yeah, oh yeah, and the other thing as well. Yeah, as you can see there, Lewis in 10th is right in the back of the field as well because he had a slow getaway. There he did, but yeah, should be a fun race tonight. If you haven't already, and I don't always say this. If I do always say this, I'm repeating myself every day. Subscribe and hit the like. Does appreciate it. We do appreciate it on here. I said it so many times on so many different channels. I can't. Too wicked. Yeah, I say I've got a Project Cars League that I commentate for this league. Another one on a weekend, which we've actually finished our championship last weekend. Not last weekend, the weekend before, sorry, we finished our championship. So we have. But
you don't race, do you? Just comms.
That one. I have this league to do 2 of these for this league, and on Tuesday nights I race for a league. So I'm awful in that league on Tuesday nights. So you know, yeah. There's 16 of us racing, so the same as this race now, and we were at Texas this week. Crashed out lap number 7.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Where'd you crash?
I crashed corner after the back straight as we go. 5 red lights now we do. And we're now green and away go your...
Oh, someone's well off already.
16 cars and that's a reg gone off. Is everyone clean into corner 1? Nope, they're not. Because Pro Oliver's made a little mistake and he's slopped down to second to last. But everyone else is clean. What about Lyronix here? Is he going to try a dive bomb into corner 1? No, but Lee is. And Lee, has he done it here on Lyronix? A good run here from Lee will do it. No, he hasn't. Bundy up to 4. Just overtaken Stam again back to where he qualified. And everyone else is away. Here they are. So, Lee down the inside of Lyronix. Has he done it? No, he hasn't. He went too wide into that corner, and no, he has not got the position. Listen to that noise. It hurts your ears sometimes. You're hearing that very nice high-pitched noise, but it's still nice. It's still lovely to hear it again. As Ryan
Energy Dan up to 6.
Oh, Senna making a little mistake there, but he keeps it going and down to 11th. Sorry, carry on. Bundy got Stam right behind him though, and your prediction at the moment is nearly true. Senna spun. I think Senna spun it. Oh no, he's just pitting. He's just pitting Senna. So we have a first car pit stop now for Senna. Is it front wing change? Sorry, Kyle.
Langfell up 6 places. Dam and Bundy are having a good old ding dong and stands through, I think. The Electro Dan passes Energy Dan. This is not good for Bundy's championship.
Let me just have a quick look. I want to make this clear. So it's... By the way, Bundy has a 13-point gap at the top, by the way, so if Lyronix wins this race, then yeah, Bundy will of course not be leading the championship, by the way, James.
Yeah. Rappy passes lap.
Here goes Sonic Hawks then, what's he going to do here on Ryan Van Doom? Down the inside line he goes. Has he got the momentum on Ryan Van Doom to get past? No, he hasn't. Ryan Van Doom keeps the position, but goes a little bit wide though, so that could let Sonic Hawk get back through here. And here he goes down the outside line. It goes Sonic Hawk. He has to brake late and sweep around the outside here. It's not going to work, I don't think. Here it could. He could. Is Ryan Van Doom? No, he hasn't. He hasn't done a Verstappen, Ryan Van Doom. So very well done there, Ryan. He didn't do a Verstappen. If you know, you know.
Your Rage making a move on Lewis. No, he backed out.
Ibeni looking to move on Yaron but can't do it there. And as we speak, we have a 1 second gap for the lead, and same for Lee. Lee has 1 second gap over second, so the top 3 are pretty much spread out, and then it's 0.6 second gap to Stam, sorry. Not Sam, Stam. Your thoughts so far then, James?
I think Bundy's struggling a bit for pace. Stan looks quick, he's on the back of Lee now. Good start from Langfell, up 7. Yaram now up to 10th, he's doing well.
And there we go, just to give you the positions gained and lost, because James has talked about them constantly, so now I've got them on the screen. Langfell just been overtaken by Energy Down. And with a spinner, and that's Ryan Van Doom spun it. But as you said, Stam right on the back of Lee still. Do you think he's going to overtake him?
Yeah, Stam's getting closer here.
Do you think he will overtake him?
Might do. And Langfell's very close to Energy Dan here. Dan's got a 3-second time penalty already, see? It's only 5 laps in. Langfell in the slipstream. Energy Dan's gone defensive.
It'd be a move if he pulls it off around the outside there. I don't think anyone will.
Good defending. Good defending from Energy Dan. They played this car really well.
As you said, I think Bundy is struggling because Electro Dan's right behind him now.
Well, I think with these classic cars, you'll just get on with and some you won't. Oh no.
Sorry, carry on.
I think because obviously not anyone's really practiced with these cars, there'll be some that you just get along with straight away, and then there'll be some that you don't. So I think Bundy was very good in the old, in the proper classics, like the 80s, but since they're not moving to more the 90s, modern day cars, I think he struggled a little bit more.
He has. As Benny just have taken Stam, who's pitting now. He is. As Lewis now having a look now. Ireg here on Lewis. Ireg can't make it stick there on Lewis. But let's go back up to see what Electro Dan's going to do on Bundy. But it is just that you probably like. I don't know. Bundy said he didn't actually like the older cars. As Langfeld gets past Energy Dan this time, does he? He does. Or does he though? Because he's still side by side here on my screen. He finally does into corner number 4. I think that is, or 5. So there you go. But no, I don't know. He didn't. Maybe just because people can get grips with the older cars, he just gets more easy grips with them. Do you think?
Yeah, he was very good in the older cars. Actually, he was very quick in them.
Yeah. He was good in, wasn't it? Good in the 70s and good in a little bit of the 80s. As Stam has left the sessions, that must be just the internet problem, or it could be he don't want to race anymore. But yeah, very odd anyway, it's very odd. We could ask him that question if he'll join us at the end of the race, of course he will, but we can ask him that question.
Yeah, we can, yeah, I agree. Electro Dan had a bit of a scruffy few corners there and dropped off a bit.
He has indeed. Further down the order, Ryan Van Doom pits into the pit lane. Stan's car comes across the line. Senna comes across the line now and goes up to 14th. He was last, but not anymore. And we have then quite a big battle actually occurring between Lewis and Ireg and Pro Oliver and Sonic Hawk, who are trying to catch up with him here. So it's kind of like a 5-car scrap here, because in front of them is, of course, Benny, so he's trying to close that gap as well. Stam has joined back, so it was just an internet problem, as I thought it would be.
Yarm on energy down.
Let's have a look. We were not looking at a battle for a second there, but great move
Lovely
on the
move.
outside. I've never actually seen a battle around the outside there. But yeah, really nice indeed is there to see. Anything else? Oh, Ireg getting a penalty straight away, but Ireg down the inside of Lewis he goes, but Lewis now going to come back at him into the corner, which I don't even know what it's called, but near the yellow dot on our mini-maps here. It is amazing, this race. This race has been good so far, I've got to say. Oh, he makes a little mistake, Lewis, because he slides the car a little bit there, and he's off, sliding the car. Is somebody going to hit him? No, they're not. Him and Pro Oliver have literally spun. Lewis and Pro Oliver have spun the cars.
Oh, I thought they did
Senna,
donuts.
They are indeed, and I think Senna's going to catch up with them any second here. He is as well. Senna's closed the gap up here, and Lewis... Don't crash into Senna. Oh, it's so... Oh, he tapped Senna. He tapped Senna. Lewis tapped Senna. Senna decides to attack. Senna's retired in
Yeah, safety car.
In retaliation from that. I've got to be said, as Lewis can't come back onto circuit now. I think Lewis should be disqualified for that.
Lee's all over the back of her.
Oh, Lewis just spun it again. Sorry, I'm just looking at Lewis. Never mind, let's go back to Lee. Virtual safety car.
Oh,
virtual.
Lewis, it's all over the show. He's in reverse.
Just go now, Lewis. Oh, he can't because his tyres are too. You know, sometimes when your tyres have got too much like dirt on them, you can't really go. Well, Lewis has just done that. Now Lewis has gone, and we can clap and cheer because Lewis has finally gone. But into the pit lane he comes. As so does Laronics and Lee. Into the pit lane they come, and they'll be losing positions here. Bundy up to second here. Great for Bundy, this will be here in the championship hunt.
Oh, they caught Rappy napping maybe. Sonic Hawk leaves the session. Energy down, speeding under virtual.
They may have done, as green flags are now back out, by the way, as we're back green racing now. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. I don't really know at the moment. There's no real battles at the moment, really, except Ireg and Lee. Ibeni and Lee. As Ibeni goes down the outside line here, can he keep the move here low? Lee's got fresher tyres. Lee's going to storm ahead, and he does. Lee keeps the position.
I think they'll be able to go to the end.
Do you think?
Yeah, tide deg round here is quite low.
Yeah, I would say if I was them.
Oh, Lyronics is spun. Oh. Lyronics went for a move on Energy Dan, but the door just closed and tapped him. Energy Dan turned in, and there wasn't room for Lyronics, and he spun on the inside. Oh, that's ruined Lyronics' race. That's lean LP2 now.
Electro Dan gets a 3-second time penalty. There it is. For multiple warnings. Don't know where that was. Can't see that. Sector 3, we have another spinner. So who's that? Oh, it's Energy Dan. The yellow flags are out for, and he comes into the pit lane now, and so does Ryan Van Doon. As I say, it's very interesting.
Rappy's flying along.
Has he got the fastest lap of the race? He has indeed.
Yeah, I think so.
A 1:12.8. Is it 1:12.8 or 1:12.4? I can't see. 1:12.3, sorry. I couldn't see that for a second there because it's in purple and it was on a weird background colour, so I do apologise to everybody there. Yeah, 1:12.343 is his lap.
I'm just on board with Rappy, and he's just on the right bits of the racetrack, and it's just looking very flowy and lovely right now.
Is this going to be the quickest lap of the race then? It could be, you know. It isn't, but it's still quicker though. 1:12.380. Very nice indeed. That is here. What about Bundy as he crosses the line now? A 1:12.8. So that tells you how quick they are. Electro Dan has just gone 4 times quicker, and he's quicker than Bundy. He is, as we have a yellow flag out, and I don't know who that is. I really don't know who that is. Who went off the circuit? Not Rappy, of course. So it's somebody He was at the top half the field. It could have been Rapid actually going off, but I doubt it. Hello to everyone who is watching, by the way. If you are not racing tonight, hello. Nice to have you along with us for the ride. As we have no battles at the moment, nobody really trying. The closest battle we have on circuit, by the way, is between...
Someone spun?
They have, but I still don't know who that is.
It's Ryan Van Doom, I think.
It was indeed. Well done. You're right. You're always right. Well done. Well done, James. You're right. You're always right. Well done.
Rapid bar 11-8. Give everyone else a chance. He's flying.
He is flying. If this was the Austrian GP, right, from 1998, he would have smashed the fastest lap of the race, because that was a 1:12.878 by David Coulthard on the 30th lap.
He's a second quicker at the minute.
So there you go, absolutely smashing it. He is here, absolutely smashing it, as we said. We're still watching Lamont, because that's the only car we want to see here. Can he get a quicker lap this time? As he heads out the last corner now to the line. And doesn't set a faster lap, sets a slower lap. As we have drivers in the... people in the chat saying... Oh, Adam Clark, hello to you. We didn't see you a second ago. Lee says I'm. Senna says I'm effing done. We'll say we're not going to swear, but he says I'm effing done. That was awful. Spun once and then. Oh, Ryan Van Doom, by the way, has left as well. That was awful. Spun once and then just couldn't get back on track. I spun about 10 times trying to get back on track. It's stupid. And then we have two people here saying, Jack saying go on Lee, and Billy saying go on Bundy. So there you go, two people there rooting on their drivers. So there you go. That's
hashtag Team Bundy.
Yes, but that's the what happened with Lewis, by the way. He spun, just couldn't get back on circuit for some reason, and Senna's not happy. He says I'm effing done. So there you go. I just feel like it was unlucky for Senna, really. He just Lewis
Electro Dan's in. He's trying to undercut Bundy. This will be interesting to see.
Will he come out in front of a Lee here? Let's just check. If he comes out in front of Lee, then he's done well. He's beaten Lee. Yellow flag in the last corner. We have a spinner. And that is Lee has spun it.
Oh, dearie me.
I jinxed him there.
And Lyronix is now ahead of him. This could put Electro Dan into the podium positions. It does. He's ahead of he's P2 now, net P2.
Lewis
if he can come out ahead of Bundy.
Indeed. What happened with Lee there then? Did he just clip the curb? Is that easy to do around here?
Yeah, it is. Any track it's easy to spin round. It's like I said here, if you get a bit wide, you can lose grip. And I think with these cars, they've got a bit of torque on them, so if you plant the throttle and it doesn't stick, it's easy to spin the car.
Lewis is well done, Lewis, for saying Senna's DNF thing is my fault. Should have not got back on circuit, but I lost control and spun into him. So there you go, he's saying that. But look at this in front, as you can see here, Lyronix right on the back of Ireg now, and Ireg's a little bit laggy, but that's nothing, just a little tiny bit of lag, just 1 second there. Do you think as Bundy gets
penalty?
A penalty as well, do you think he will?
Who?
Lyronix still get a podium here?
Could do, definitely, yeah.
As here he goes then.
Needs to get past Ireg quickly.
Is he gonna late break into corner one here? He is, but doesn't manage to get past. He did late break if you didn't see that, everybody. He did late break, but just Irrej just kept the line, and here he goes then down the inside of Irrej, just keeping on board with Irrej, just in case if we see a car on his side go past, and we do, and that's Lyronic through into P7.
To be fair, he forced Irrej into a mistake there.
He did, and Lee's right behind him now, which is surprising, but where is it going to happen here? Nope, Rappy stays out for another lap. How many laps do you think it is before you will have to do your first pit stop, do you think?
I don't know. I think Lee and Lyronics can go to the end. I'm sure these tyres can do probably about... Oh, no, Pro Oliver. Oh, I thought Rappy had spun. It's Pro Oliver spun. I think these tyres can probably do about 25 laps, something like that.
Okay, then. So,
but as the fuel load burns off, it'd probably do 30.
Yarum now comes into the pit lane, and he's the one to do a pit stop. If he comes out in front of Lee here, he's got a podium. But no, he doesn't. So Lee keeps the position and probably get a podium here. He does. I want to see when Rappy pits, because this will be interesting to know when Rappy pits, if he's going to be out in front of Lee in there.
I'm intrigued to see if Electro Dan jumps Bundy. Lee takes 7th place.
Yep,
oh, he's deep.
Lee takes a Reg, but a Reg cuts back and says, nope, you're not taking my position. But then Benny says, I will fight back, but nope, Lyronics has got it. But here goes a Reg. Here has made a mistake. Reg has and Lee down the inside. Has he made this stink this time? Lee now has done it beautifully there from Lee.
Great racing.
It is. And so yeah, as we were saying, we're just going to check when Rappy's coming in. Rappy stayed out for another lap, so Rappy stayed out. So has Bundy and so has Langfeld, or has he? Yes, he has. Langfeld has decided to stay out this time. Do you think he will? Energy down. James, do you think he will?
Energy Dan.
So Electro
Dan.
Yeah. Do you think Electro?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, as Pro Oliver now retires, he's crashed it somewhere or just spun it.
I think at the minute Electro Dan will jump Bundy in the pits.
And do you think he'll jump Rappy because he's 27 seconds behind Rappy, and an average pit stop, and a pit stop around here, say, is around 16 seconds from activation to activation point, but then the other bits as well added on. You're looking at about 20 seconds. So.
No, I think Rappy will stay in the lead, but I think Bundy might get jumped. I wonder if Bundy and Rappy are waiting for a safety car or something.
Maybe. I don't know, but Lee's just got past
lap.
Nabeni here, Lee has. And what about Bundy? Bundy's pitting, Bundy's in. So this is it. This is what we were looking for. I know I sounded too excited for Bundy coming in there, but this is what we're looking for. This is what we want to know.
Right, I'm on board with Electro Dan.
Has he got a front wing change, Bundy? No, he hasn't. So this is going to be a quick stop for Bundy here. Oh, that was a quick one there. That was a quick 7 seconds there for Bundy as he now makes his way out. Now he does. Or does he though? As Bundy now picks up the speed here, he does. And yes, he has. Well done. I should have just trusted you.
But Bundy's going to have pressure tyres, but I don't know how much that will mean.
A wedge in the pit lane, so that means that Yarum now overtakes the wedge in that, and Lee in 5th. So it is, as we speak, if oh, we got a car off. Oh, it's Yarum. Has crashed and retired. Oh, that might be a safety car here. And if it is, Rappy's done a blind.
I think Rappy would rather not have a safety car.
Yeah, but it'd be a blinder for Rappy though, as you say, because he's not, as he comes across line now and sets another fastest lap of 1:11.2. Is that 1:11.2? No, 1:11.7. Sorry.
I think the dead ground is very low, so like I said, it's just as the fuel load burns down, you're going quicker and quicker.
Yeah, I would say 50% around here. Your tyres will be at the end of the race. Wouldn't be too much on this. This is pretty much the same as Canada, I'd say. This circuit.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah, very similar. Oh, Electro Dam's out.
Oh no!
He spun it at the last corner and smacked the wall. Oh, that is not what Electro Dam wanted there. He will be so annoyed right now. He might be even having a good go at himself. right now. I wouldn't, but I wouldn't put it past him. No. In the chat right now, he puts no.
I think Electro Dan needs to
Oh.
retire to the comms box permanently.
You do. But look at that. He's lost his front wing, and I think if you lose your front wing on this car, you're out of the race. Because you know in this game where you have that, like, if you hit the barrier in such a way you just lose your front wing, you can retire from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, should we invite Electro Dan in?
Yep. It's public, by the way, so you can buy him if you want. Rappy's pitting. Rappy's in. Where is gonna be Bundy? Or where's gonna be Bundy here? Because Bundy pitted the lap before. Is Bundy gonna make it out before he does? Rappy out the pit lane now comes Rappy. No, Rappy stays net P1. Hello, Electro Dan. What happened?
Did you run out of talent, Electro Dan?
Oh man,
Was it
You had a
just
good strategy as well.
I know. I saw it because my tyres were like 25% at lap 14, so I was like, surely I could undercut him massively. I got it, and then I bloody put it on the power too early, and I couldn't recover it. So I started spinning. So gutted. Oh well.
I feel for you. I generally do.
In all of that,
Anyway.
Bundy's pitted is now in third, and he'll be net second.
Oh, let's see. Should be beating him. Damn it.
Are you going to do next week then?
I don't know what car it is.
It's the
2003?
2003 Williams.
I don't know about that car.
And then the week after is 2004 Ferrari.
Yeah, I only did this one because I like the look of the car, to be honest.
I like this car, it's one of my favourite classic ones.
Yeah.
Was it that happened to Lee, or did I just manage to overcut him or something?
Oh no, you know when you
He
win
spun.
when you're in the pit lane?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came into the last corner and spun it at the last corner.
I could have rubbed it in his face as well.
Well, Stem now with the fastest lap. 1:11.6 was Stem from Stem, yeah.
Damn.
Stam. Sorry, I don't know today what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about today. It's been a common to forget. I would say that. But Rappy looks like he's won this one now.
Yeah, nothing's stopping Rappy unless there's a safety car, I think.
His pace is mental. Look at that.
I won 11.5. We have a yellow flag out. Is it to 3? Don't know why we've got a flag out. Oh, it's Langfeld. He spun it. He has to pit. The tyres have gone. I say that now, Langfeld. Your tyres have gone. Come in and pit. There you go. He's pitting. There we go.
Stam up to 5th from disconnecting.
Yeah. Red just spun it into the wall of the pit lane. He may have wanted to try and reverse that, but out comes Langfeld in P7. They still get some points.
Bit of a rough week for you, Electro Dan.
It has been. Yeah. Not a good one.
I'm horrible.
Oh, poor you.
Dan had a bit of a crash
Yeah.
in GP2.
Did he?
Shameful.
It was quite a big crash, to be fair. 3 cars were out, weren't they?
Yeah, they were absolutely battered.
What lap was that?
Big crash.
It was at the
Lap,
final corner, wasn't it?
yeah, in Mexico.
Oh, Stamps out.
Safety car? I wonder.
Where did he crash? I
I don't
where
know.
Oh, into the... Oh, where... Oh, on the start line
Virtual safety
straight.
car.
I think he
Oh,
lost it like I did.
he
Just went the
did.
other way.
He did. We've not had a safety car, we've had 3 virtuals.
That final corner seems to be causing a lot of problems tonight.
It's that one and the first corner. I don't know what it is, but they're just dead slidey whenever you go into them.
I feel like if you drop down into second, into the first corner, you get a lot more oversteer. The drivers that stayed in third seem to have a better balance from what I saw on board in qualifying when I was taking notice. I could be wrong though, I'm not driving.
Well, I know I use automatic gears, so...
Oh, do you? Yeah. No, it seemed like the people who like using slightly higher gears through corners were just having a better balance, but I could be wrong.
Reg is now retired from the race, so we have 8 runners left out of 16.
We're dropping like flies in this race.
Yeah, after you, Dan, retired, everyone else is now dropping like Ed's going to retire.
It's because I don't see any point in racing without me. That's what it is.
True. 0. Well, it was going to be 0.9 I was going to say, but 1 second the gap between Ironics and Bundy, so that could be close. I think Ironics has got the pace to get past Bundy here. As you can see from the lap times, as I show you lap times now, 1:11.9 for Ironics, 1:12.0 for Bundy, so that just shows you. Similar pace, but still Bundy's a bit slower.
Lee has a 3-second penalty, Bundy does. Don't think Lyronix has, so he'd be ahead of Bundy at the minute.
I'm just looking to see where Energy Dan is. Energy Dan's lapped. Sonic Hawk nearly lapped. He is here.
Rappy's absolutely flying, that's why. He's 16.4 ahead.
Here he goes then. Is he going to make a move down this little straight now? Is he? He gets the slipstream, so he has enough to do this. Lyronix 0.9 behind. If we actually were in proper day nowadays cars who have DRS and everything, then he'll be trying to close up very rapidly. But we have a spinner in sector 1. We do indeed, and that is Ibnelli, or if that's how they say it. Ibeni has spun it as Rappy, another fastest lap of 1:11.5.
Damn, he set loads of time.
He's going to win this race
12.
by about 20 seconds, I bet, at the end. So
I've just done some maths, can't believe it. Rappy, on average at the minute, is lapping 0.6 quicker than Bundy.
what about... yeah, as you can see there, 1:11.5. Everyone else is doing 1:11.9s or 1:12.2s or 1:12.6s or 1:12.8s. So crazy.
To be fair, 6 tenths around this track is a lot.
Lee's got the gap down. It was 3 seconds. It's now 2.4. So Lee's got the gap down. But now it's got... Yeah. Lee's getting the gap down here. Do you think Lawanis has made a mistake or something then? Because Lee's just closing in.
And maybe I wasn't on board with him, to be fair. I don't know.
Because I don't know, because it was, as I said, 3 seconds. Now it's now staying roughly 2.4, 2.5. But as Sonic Core gets past Nibeni, there he does. As Rappy gets a penalty.
Human.
Rappy, by the way, just to tell everybody, he's lapped 8th, 7th, 6th, and he's I would say about 10 seconds away from lapping 5th in this race. Rappy is. As 3 corners. So now Langfart is heading out of sector 2, and now about 3 corners behind goes Rappy. He could lap everybody in this race.
I don't think.
I wouldn't put it past him, I'll say that.
Not enough laps. Maybe if it was a full race, like 70 laps.
We should do
I
that.
don't think he'd lap Bundy. Still.
We should do that.
A full 100% race?
Yep.
I actually haven't done I can't remember last time I did a 100% race. It must have been about 3 or 4 F1 games ago.
I did it this game, I did it in the Williams, the one that Mansell used to race in, around Brazil.
Oh, fair play. No, I can't remember last time I did a 100% race. I just don't think you're so used to doing 50% that it's like the bog standard of league racing, isn't it? 50%.
Yeah, you get some leagues that do 5, some leagues that do 25%, some leagues that do 5 laps.
Oh wow.
But they do like multiple 5 lap races, like 5 laps reverse grid, 5 laps, and then that's it for the day. Some leagues that do 50%, and then there's 1 or 2 that do 100, but hardly any.
I think 100, the problem is that like if you start at 8 o'clock, you'll be done by about 10, 11. Depending on, like tonight, it would have been really late finish. It was a 100% race, and it's just going to go on forever.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that'd be a good idea doing that.
No.
I bet the cars understeer like mad when they're 100% worth of fuel in the car. Full tanks.
Rappy looks like he's quick here, just to say he's just at a quickest middle sector, his quickest middle sector, so this could be another quicker lap here. A 1:11.4, as I said, it was going to be quicker. It is.
I think he's just having fun now. He's probably doing a lap on, lap off, trying to set the fastest lap.
Do you think he would have like the lowest fuel possible in the car, or?
I don't know.
I don't imagine so, I think.
Ronix has closed the gap down to a second on Bundy now, so.
I think Bundy struggled a bit for pace today. I don't think he's got along with this car.
Did you find it easy, Dan, to race this car?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed it until I bloody spun. Yeah, I thought I had some decent pace anyway.
Yeah.
I think I'd still be second, but I had penalties anyway.
Saying here, Rappy's a 10th up, but he's just going to go even faster.
So what's it going to be this time? I think it's going to be around 11.3 11.3 or 2. I could have been in the 110s here, this. I won 11.3.
Yeah.
1/10 quicker. And Lee gets a 3-second penalty there, he does. But Bundy has to be careful because it's now 0.6 between him and Lyronix. So we have a battle on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, who are watching this race.
Can I just say, like, how Rappy's racing is just like, there's nothing better when you can just set fastest laps for fun and you have such a lead. It's actually like such a rare feeling.
Have you done that before?
Once or twice.
Well, because the GP2 field are not quick enough.
No, then, but they're quicker than me. I'm just consistent.
You're blaming it. Oh. Okay, here we go. Centers Lyronix on Bundy here. Let's see what we can do. Let's just quickly check. No, he's down on his middle sector there, Rappy. So Rappy doesn't get the quickest lap this time.
Boo!
Here goes Lyronix on Bundy. I've got to ask, do you think he'll get past?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, I think he might.
Well, at least keeping up with him as well.
Yeah, so I think Bundy's got 3 seconds, Lyronix got none, and Lee's got 6? I think it is.
Yeah, Lee's got a 6, I think. But he's so far ahead of Langfell.
If you watched the stream last night, well, if you didn't watch the stream last night, then that's fine. But I was this guy who I don't know him, but you know, IGK Raikkonen.
Yeah.
And, you know, yeah, he has a friend who did who like went on a website or made a thing for us, and he made like a timing screen for me last night, so I could like watch the race on that.
Ah, decent.
So I don't know if he's going to do that like and give it for every league, but he showed me last night, and basically it was just a like the who was leading and that what their times were, what their penalties were, and that. But like some you couldn't see their times because they weren't sharing them apparently. He was like, but you know, I don't know. Let's see what Onyx does this time. Rapid does this time. A 1:12.2. So he was on a slow lap that time. Here goes Onyx then. I hate that last corner of the circuit anyway. I do, so.
If you take too much curb, it just throws you off.
Yeah, Lee
if you don't
there
take
made
enough,
a
you
wobble.
just understeer wide.
Yeah, Lee wobbled a little bit there, so. Here goes Onyx now on the back of Bundy. Bundy will be annoyed because he has a penalty. I think he has a penalty anyway. He should
Yeah, Bundy has a penalty.
because it will be P3. Because it'll be P3 in this race for Bundy. But Onyx loves to lock up in that corner. What about Rappy this time? He's down by 0.8 seconds. But he's consistent though, Rappy. It's got to give credit to Rappy though, he's very consistent. I don't know actually. I think Bundy on circuit may stay net P2 on circuit for the whole entire the rest of this race. I think it'll be a push now for Onyx to get the second position.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to overtake him, does he?
He might already know he's got a penalty, doesn't he?
Yeah, he might just be like, I'll just stay in the slipstream and then it's second place is his.
Maybe.
Oh, Bundy's. Ooh. Here goes Onyx. Will Bundy defend? I would if I was him. He does.
And again, Onyx locks up at that corner. He's locked up every single lap on that corner.
Ooh. Onyx has got some exit. Oh, he's through.
Or is he?
No, he's not.
Bundy has done it. What a move from Bundy. Has he though? Onyx?
Bloody hell.
What
Oh,
a
move
touch.
from Onyx.
And he's done it.
What's a move from Onyx?
But Bundy wants that position back probably. As Rappy starts 35 out of 36.
Lee's getting interested now.
But Lee knows he has the penalties though. As Lee wobbles at corner 1 there, loses a little bit of time. Just to give you an idea here of where your leader is. Leader now breaking into 3 or 4, or maybe
Ooh, Lee.
right. And Langfeld going into last corner, so he could lap Langfeld still on this race. Don't think he will. What happened with Lee?
He missed his breaking point badly.
Okay. If Onyx has a penalty as well, then it will be even Stevens then between them two. But on to last lap goes Rappy, and he sets a quicker lap that time. And 1:11 dead, I think that is.
Yeah, some pace.
Crazy.
If he only races this league, he doesn't race any other league. I think he should race in the Prem for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Prem GP2. But I don't know if he wants to do normal cars.
On the next game, I think we should have historic circuits as well. Like, as we always keep saying, I think we should have historic circuits so we can see if they're actually good at them. But yeah, well.
Can I just say, Rappy has been absolutely faultless. I don't think he's put a foot wrong today.
He hasn't.
Great qualifying and great race. He's my driver of the day.
Let's have a look at just positions gained very quickly for some of the others. Langfeld, I'm going to give maybe him driver of the day, 10 positions gained. maybe give a good encounter. But here he comes, Rappy out of the last corner. Green checker flag at the line, readied by the guy at the line, and there it is, fluttering for him. Rappy wins by 21.4 seconds. Or is it going to be that? No, it's going to be a bit longer than that. It's going to be 22.6. 22 point... Yeah, we'll wait till it finishes. But here they come then, do the 3 cards in a line pretty much. Lyronix in second will cross 22.3 seconds behind. No, I mean like 22.5. Then it's going to be Bundy. Then it's going to be Lee. Then it's going to be Langfeld. But a long way back he is there. Here comes Energy down across the line to complete the race, and waiting for Langfeld, who is literally about 20 seconds behind them, or actually make that 37 seconds behind. Still can't believe that Rappy pace. Well, there we go then, that is your race finish. As we're on board with Lee for some reason. Dan, did you say your driver of the day or?
I think I'll go with Langfell as well.
Bloody hell, no, Rappy. Sorry. Rappy absolutely wiped the floor with everyone.
James, do you want to take us away?
Yes. Let me just get the thing up. So, my guy Rappy.
My God.
So you got your prediction right, Cadwell. I was wrong.
Did, yeah.
James was right. James B was wrong. Rappy in first. With a best lap of 11.0, which is 8 tenths quicker than anyone else. No, sorry, Langfell was 1 tenth off. Rappy first, Lyronix second, Bundy third, Lee now fourth, Langfell fifth, Sonic Hawk sixth. Great drive from him, shout out to him. Seventh was Ibony, eighth is Energy Dan, and I believe everyone else who didn't finish was Ireg, Stam, Electro Dan, Yarum, probably Ryan Van Doom, Lewis, and Senna.
It was indeed. So there we go. We'll get Bundy in. I don't know. Lee may talk. I don't know if Lee will. Lee's just asked in the comments, if you haven't seen the comments yet, Dan.
What's he said?
Was it you I saw in the barrier? And then says your name. So there you go.
Yeah, I think disappointment of the day was Electro Dan, to be fair.
It was.
Come on, that's rubbish.
I was actually going to give you drive of the day until that point. So
I was doing well. I think I deserved it.
They should be right.
I would have had it.
we can invite Lee if you want, because Lee says he has a mic. So
We can invite his Laser Lord.
Don't invite any of them.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
I'll invite Lee. If he joins, he joins. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Where's my
invite Bundy.
man, Bundy?
Bundy! I think it was.
I forgot what to ask. Oh.
Yeah, and maybe Langfeld could join, but yeah.
No, I don't want to speak to Langfell.
Why?
In the chat, he's had it out for me today.
Well, Langfeld, if you're still in the chat, mate, you've got mine and Dan's drive of the day, so well done.
You're not mine.
Oh wait, I think Bundy's just joining. Oh, there you go, Puddle of Hearts in the chat. There we go. Yep. Oh, Lee joined. James, it's all fun and jokes.
No, I've taken it to heart, Langfell. Don't try and do a U-turn now.
I think are we waiting for Bundy, or do we not need to speak to Bundy, or?
Oh, did I invite him?
I'll invite him for you.
Thank you.
That's fine. You can speak if you can talk to Thingy if you want. To Lee if you want.
I don't know what to ask. trying to remember what happened.
I don't know. I don't know.
It was pretty good apart from the spin.
Yeah, what happened?
Last corner, just took too much inside curve and it spun me around, so...
Oh dear.
So was it Dan that I saw in the barriers
Ah, don't give
when I
me
passed?
this. Don't give me this.
I think he just ran out of talent.
Because he said that he was going to beat me before the race started, so...
Come on, this
just
is
didn't see
rubbish. This is rubbish. I was better than all of you. Easy. We all saw it.
Beaten by an old man, Dan.
Robbed. Absolutely robbed.
I'm trying to remember.
Okay. Yeah, it was a. I thought it was a good
It was a
race.
good race. Well,
Yeah.
Rappy kind of just left everyone in the dust. Oh, Bundy's joined.
Great.
To be fair, I was on my own pretty much all race, so not much happened.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I think it was a bit spaced out.
Yeah. Good evening,
Bun-
Mike.
Did Bundy pit or did he not?
Yeah,
Oh,
I pitted,
Alright.
I think.
You seemed a long way in front to say you pit. I know I had a spin, but...
Yeah, I definitely did, yeah. Yeah, I definitely did. All I saw in the last 2 laps was red arrows. Especially on that. Yeah, especially, but you nearly, did you nearly wipe me out as well?
Yeah, I did. I was checking to see if you had any penalties and missed my breaking point.
Yeah, I had one, and I saw Laurent next to me, and I was like, oh, for God's sake. It's like, no.
Well, Langford's here as well, so.
Did any of you laugh when I was spinning into pits?
Yeah, we saw that.
Damn it.
Join the club.
Yeah.
well done, Lang. You got driver of the day on majority vote. I personally did vote for you, but
I think I was doing great until the spin.
Yeah, but still, we're going from second to last to like fifth. It's still good. Sorry, yeah.
I tried to take you then. Oh.
If I'd finished, you wouldn't have. Trust me.
Would I though? Well, it's always if I would have finished though, innit, with you, Dan?
Oh, come on, man. We all know who's the better one.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
I know.
It was quite spectacular. I was right behind you. I just went on the grass and smashed into the wall.
It wasn't that. It was 'cause I had like a bad exit. It swerved to the right, so I went to try and like solve it, and then just went spinning off into the grass.
Oh yeah, so many excuses. Oh yeah.
I did that about 3 times in quali.
They were a bit arse twitchy, weren't they, them things?
Yeah.
At least you got a calling.
blocking the pit lane.
I was on the grass. I wasn't even in the pit lane.
Well,
Where are we next week? I've forgotten.
It's Hockenheim, isn't it?
next week,
2000,
yeah,
2003. Williams.
Germany.
How's everyone feeling? Isn't that the car that's really quick in a straight line? Or am I imagining it?
The Ferrari's faster, I think.
It's
Perfect.
Williams is fastest in a straight line, I think.
yeah, I think somewhere in my.
Right.
So how are you guys feeling for that? Hopefully you don't.
I'm gonna drive Ferrari.
Do you guys are you preferring like the 80s or the 90s as well? That's one thing we wanted to ask you.
Newer cars are better.
Are they?
Way better, yeah.
Oh, decent.
I prefer the 2004 Ferrari.
Is this all you? Where are we in the 2004 car? Is it Bahrain?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
It's gonna be it's gonna be so annoying. No
What a
TC
waste.
on the turn 1.
And then and then the next car after that is the Renault at Spain.
Oh, don't
That
get
should
much
be a
better
good
then.
one.
So
It's a fun car to drive.
Why have we got the 72 Lotus at Monaco? Which sicko did that? It will go into newer cars and then second to last race it's the oldest car.
I don't know.
I think it was Sonic that. We're gonna have to
I protest.
There's gonna be a lot of front wings that race.
Yeah.
If anyone
Hopefully it
finish,
rains.
What is it?
then no
Oh.
one will finish.
As soon as the second race started today and the race restarted and it was rain, I was like, nope, nope,
Why?
not doing that. Nope.
Why not?
Because it's absolute. That car was twitching up in the dry.
I think a Reg readied up. I was like, I like his attitude. He's ready to go, and everyone else was quitting.
I don't know about you guys, but I didn't like the downshift on this car.
Yeah, especially at the top of the hit on the second straight, top of the hill, end of sector 1. That was horrible, that corner.
What gear were you taking it in, first or second?
I was varying first and second.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't really know which gear was better, especially at turn 1 as well. I didn't really know how to take turn 1 which gear. I was doing it in third, but
I was actually analysing that in quali, and the people who were taking it in third had a lot better exit.
I think with that car you needed to keep the revs up, didn't you? Or else it
Yeah,
cut
I mean-
down.
yeah, I mean, exit of the exit of the first sector, that corner, there was like no revs.
Unless anyone's got anything else to add, I think this stream's been going on forever.
Oh, we still are.
Has it
following.
stopped
Keep
since?
it going.
No, I think
No, it hasn't stopped. We kept going. We had
anyone
like
who's
a-
watched the stream back, you might well just skip the first half hour.
you've got like the first
You've got quali, and then we're just sitting there chatting.
first 25 minutes, which is qualifying, and then you have like a massive gap of about 20 minutes.
I said to
So,
my
yeah.
girl when we start the third attempt, we should probably be done soon now.
Yeah. I think you guys should have just
We
gone
should
for it in the
first
rain.
attempt. First attempt. Then we would have
Yeah,
a
what?
mixed finish then.
Yeah.
Well,
Wasn't exactly the most enthralling race.
no.
I had pretty much no one near me for the first, apart from Dan, who was hogging my slipstream behind me in the first stint.
Just trying to tease you, wasn't it?
Pink
Oh,
Racky,
yeah.
I was having fun getting that fastest lap.
Oh, I thought, I
I
didn't
was
think he
so
pitted.
close.
I didn't think
I
he
know,
pitted.
you
I was
tip
like,
off.
what?
Fuck. Oh, I got mad when I saw that time, but oh, damn it.
Yeah.
And I know where I lost it too. Second to last corner. The Rappy was mad fast today.
Yeah, congrats to him.
Fastest lap after fastest lap after fastest lap.
I was going to say it was Tarway. Tarway must have been turned on 0 for him.
Yeah, I was on board with him for quite a bit of the race, and he just had the balance looked on point.
What
Yeah.
setups was everyone using? I was using the max top speed.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
I tried the increased top speed, but you'd lose so much speed at straights.
Yeah, I did full max top speed, I think.
Well.
Mhm.
I'm gonna send James Braden some invites now.
Oh, Bugger off.
Well, anything else anyone wants to say, or
No. I think well done all for finishing.
Thank you very
Well
much.
done to the top 4 guys.
Just rock salted down. Dan's wounds.
That was a low blow. That wasn't even meant. Sorry.
Savage.
She's bullying now.
Are you used to it, Dan, by now? You're used to it.
What
Why am I?
crashing?
Yeah.
I can't even talk about what happened Wednesday. That's just not fair.
Oh yeah, you crashed out on Wednesday, didn't you? On the pit
Yeah,
stop.
but that one wasn't my fault that time.
Wrong place, wrong time.
In fact, I even had a good finish on them as well, and a bloody crashed. How ridiculous is that?
well,
Obviously, next week in SFR we are in USA.
Ugh.
indeed.
Damn it.
And then in this race next week we're in Germany. So in the 2003 Williams.
I'm looking forward to that. That'd be good.
Yeah. Good scrap.
Talking to USA, Mike, be
Oh
careful.
no, no, I'm not here. I'm not here
Be
this week.
careful, Mike.
I'm not here. I'm not racing.
I'll create a highlight reel of that race.
Just on repeat.
Yeah.
With JB over the top going, oh no, he's crashing the wall.
Wow.
Yes, it's back to Warzone.
Well, there you go then. That is it for classics. We'll be back next week in Germany. So if you want to watch that, then join us on Friday. If you don't, and you want to watch the proper championship, then we'll be in USA, as we say. Thanks, James, again for joining.
Yeah, thank you.
That's all right. And yeah, thanks to all of you who were on the podium and who joined us for a little chat after the race.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Oh, and thanks for you, Dan, for joining us for comms for the last 11 laps. Or well, how many laps it was, but yeah, that's it. And I don't know, and we'll be back next time. So goodbye.
Bye.